Hello everyone, welcome back to Populous 3, the beginning. It's time for us to do something brand new. A concept that's only really introduced in this level and no other. This is Unlikely Allies. This is different to all other levels in the game, due to the fact that we actually start off on an island, which is, shock gasp, a very, very rare concept. We have a stone head by the foot of our island, which we'll get to rather quickly. We also have the Dakini, who have got a rather large settlement, as they really tend to do these days, honestly. So a nice bit of water you've got there, Shin. And yeah, quite the settlement, along with another stone head, right next to where we are. But we've also got another settlement in this level. This, over the ridge, is the Chimera. But for once, we're not attacking them. Because the Dakini are so strong in this level, as opposed to all the other levels where they are much more strong and much more of a threat, we are actually allied with them. The Chimera will not attack us. We lose the level if they are actually destroyed. So, we have to stop the Dakini from destroying the Chimera, because in this level, the Chimera do absolutely nothing. So, might as well start off with our good old base. And we get ourselves the spell in the Stonehead, which is Teleport. The last of the 3 temporary spells we'll be getting in this game. Teleport allows the Shaman to move to any location in the world, just instantly. You'll be seeing me use this later with how terrible I am at using it. But basically, the Dakini are going to start attacking fairly quickly, as I haven't really had much time to charge up my spells. The Chimera are useless in this level. They're just going to sit there and let themselves be destroyed. The Dakini will attack you, also, after a little while. But, honestly, I don't really care if the Chimera are being attacked. Big whoa, they can handle themselves. But, a little bit of trivia, if you plant a guard tower at that specific location, you can build a hut on both that side and on the other side of the ridge. It's very useful. We're going to be building up pretty much about the entirety of the island. We might as well, we have no real worries. I'm thinking, yeah, could be a place to put it. Maybe. Let's put it. Okay, go. So, now we're going to start attacking. Good for them, I guess. And, of course, an excellent placement of the Tornado spell, as that sucks up their own followers. But, I just don't care. At least the Stonehead does, we get 6 of our Braves back. And, whatever, it's probably a thing going, oh, the Chimera are being attacked, oh dear. Our allies, our useful allies who help us so much, are being attacked. I don't care. I just don't. But, might as well build ourselves a bit and... what now? Yeah, I'll get round to it. God. But eventually the attackers will get bored and just wander off. So that the new wave of attacking can get going round. And we only got 3 uses of teleport from that Stonehead, despite the fact that there's actually 4 slots. I'm not really sure why, but there just is. I mean, there are other spells in the game that have 3 slots, like Swamp, and Tornado, and Hypnotize, and Flatten, but that's about... So I don't really understand why teleport has got 4 slots, but whatever. Regardless, see? The Chimera Shaman can look after herself. Jeez. What I'm worried about. But, yeah, the next attack will most likely destroy them. So, we should probably go over and help them. So, let's now use an excellent use of teleport, as I try and go over there to swamp them. So, it's a fairly simple concept. We get teleported up to the other side of the map, and then instantly die. The second side effect is a bit unfortunate, but there's nothing we can really do about that. Once you use the teleport spell, you'll instantly die. Or you wouldn't, if you weren't a complete idiot, but whatever. Let's actually teleport somewhere useful. Because the Dakini still haven't attacked yet, because they've been taking their time going, okay, get everyone. Everyone here, okay, right, yep, you, okay, we're here, okay, let's go. So, yeah, just... I really shouldn't use Swamp so much, but maybe it shouldn't be such a useful spell. But we should probably seal that ridge back up again, because it just makes life a little bit easier. for everyone involved. The Dakini will very rarely re-erode the ridge after it's been taken back up again. It's something that the AI never really thinks you can do, because why would you do that, you weird, crazy person? And unfortunately, whilst that guy was being hit, he also managed to knock me onto the wrong side of the ridge, so I'm not really in a position to really do anything. So I'm gonna use my last teleport spell. Ah! Yeah, that's the cry of teleporting. Also makes your shaman roll round, baby. Right round, etc, etc. But the thing is, well, the Dakini are amassing again. And I get the sneaking suspicion, since they haven't actually gotten around to attacking me, they're probably going to attack me. They like doing that, which is rather annoying, but, well, with their shaman there, I can't really send the forces, because my forces are going to get Barask, the shaman. I mean, the shaman's, like, deadly and stuff like that. And I usually depend on my shaman quite a bit, because the shaman's, like, the only, person I can really trust in this game, mainly because I have complete control over her. But, I employ some quick thinking trickery, in that I actually do something fairly clever. I basically need to get myself a boat. So, I do that by getting myself down to where the boat is. Then I figure, I might be able to get one, maybe I should get that one instead. But maybe I just really enjoy drowning my enemies. Regardless, we've got ourselves a boat available to us, so now let's quickly zip over back towards the settlement. And now we have a boat, teleport is now fairly useless, because we don't really need it. We also have the option of building the balloon hut, which also makes teleport fairly useless. So teleport is only really useful at the beginning of the level, where you don't have a balloon hut, but the beginning of the level is fine because the Chimera can survive a couple of attacks. So teleport is kind of useless. I mean, it's kind of useful in a way, you know, instantly doing that, but whatever. Well, we'll narrow down the force a bit. And, I've decided to use Swarm for some reason, because this was before I received the excellent tip that Hypnotize goes through the magical shield, but I didn't know that at the time, so I just die like an idiot, because of course I do. Why wouldn't I? Yeah, now I need to kind of stop him, you know, doing stuff. Don't know why I didn't do this earlier, but I am really bad at this game. I mean, have you been watching this LP? Well, whatever. Now that this has been going on long enough, there's not really much else to really do in this level. The Dakini aren't really that big of a threat. So, we could go through their heavily fortified front area, or we can do a sneaky little thing and just sneak in through the back. This is something that's actually fairly useful in quite a few levels, just sneaking through the back, because there's actually enough distance, you know, not a land bridge. This may actually be something that's intentional by the developers themselves, so if it is something that they did do intentionally, that is pretty awesome. If not, well, you know, try. But anyway, we need to prepare ourselves with this stone head, because this is a rather useful stone head, because you'll be able to tell where the question marks are, so you'll know what kind of spell we're going to get. So, we're not going to really be all that bothered when we do this, but so we'll just have a little hang around here and just wait for the spell almost to go all the way up. Probably going to be here a little while. And I'm bored, so I figure, whilst that's doing, I might as well go and like do a bit of damage, I guess. I don't really need to, but let's do, because why not? And also, I'll kill the shaman before she starts attacking again, because that is really annoying. But, you know, the Dakini don't really like that all that much, so they're going to start attacking me. Unfortunately for them, I have swamps, so, sucks to be you guys. It is quite nice when the enemy rushes towards you in a basically mad dash, which means you can pretty much kill most of their forces in one shot. It's always fun. But unfortunately I don't have enough swamp lord to keep it up, so I have to retreat a little bit, but I've got a huge force just right there, so I'm not really all that worried. And I've got quite a few fire warriors, and good range attacks there. So that's most of their force pretty much gone. we're nearly kind of vaguely finished with praying at the Stonehead-ish. At least we've still got one guy still praying it there, but the rest of the warriors will return. And once we finish praying at it, we'll get a rather useful spell indeed, but also with another nice little side effects. And I see those guys in the corner going, oh, they're going to go and attack my settlement. Are they? Are they heading that direction? What is that Stonehead doing there? Oh. Whoops, I completely remembered this. But, it starts the level guarded by a swamp, but you can remove it. It's to save you sacrificing 10 of your followers in order to get that spell. It's not hugely useful getting that, but I figure I might as well, since I'm here. I'm probably going to be here for quite a little bit longer. So, I'll just shove some braves into the boat and send them over. And, going to that, Stonehead gives us a volcano spell, but also it causes the nearby volcano-shaped dome to erupt, which is actually quite helpful because it goes into the bikini, destroying quite a few things around them, which is rather nice. But, well, I think we're pretty much ready. All we need to really do is just lay down some sweet volcano love all over their base. It's beautiful, honestly. But we'll nab ourselves a few training huts. And since they're all trying to replenish their forces, they actually kill themselves. It's hilarious. And also, due to the way that the boat hut has been covered up by the land, it's technically useless now. When the boat hut is rebuilt, usually it will reclaim it'll sink the land in front of it and also get to the water. But I'm not sure how far ahead that goes, but basically that's the bottom half of the enemy tribe pretty much decimated. So let's go and destroy them, basically. And we get Firestorm from that lovely Stonehead. Hey, I guess it saves us from getting that. So we'll send those braves back. Spoilers, they're going to die later anyway because of things. But kind of interesting the way that being attacked, kind of. Because all our forces are rushing towards us? You'd think so, but not exactly, because the shaman just leaves. And then she goes over to invade our settlement. And she needs to have her priorities straight, honestly. Because she's now going to go off and destroy our settlement. But I'm destroying her settlement. So I literally don't care. I really don't. My settlement is pretty much useless now. I don't need it anymore. I also need to kind of stop committing all our guys, but that's a bit difficult. So, let's just destroy the Bikini. Honestly, compared to what they've been like in the previous few levels, such as Millground and Headhunter and Bloodlust, they're not that tough in this level. They're fairly weak, as you can see by the fact that... Well, okay, I have slathered 2 volcanoes over them, but it's not that tough. And I might as well use the Firestorm spell since I'm here, so use that on the last few buildings that have been completely wrecked. And now we're just gonna go for cleanup duty. Just make sure there are no huts remaining. And stand next to some tornadoes because we're that badass. Hopefully the tornadoes don't come our way. That'd be rather unfortunate, but thankfully they did. Phew. How are we doing? Yeah. I'll live. Probably. Don't really have much else to do but to just find the last of the bastards. I know, of course, there's quite a few in their settlement. And also, something that I haven't exactly noted, but probably have, is that converted followers will head back to your reincarnation site. So they're just going to walk right past all those swamps I just laid down, because I'm really good at swamp placement. Yeah, oh well. It's kind of for the best, I guess. But I'm going to head back to my reincarnation site, which is kind of good because, you know, that's where this guy's destroying my settlement. So, you know, I should probably go and stop them, but I might as well clean up here whilst I'm here. But, of course, there's always the guys that are stuck in boats, so need to make sure they get taken out. Oh, don't shame him, that was some water we just walked into. Yeah, might as well kill that one, this guy, because fuck him. And, well, since I'm pretty much done with everyone over there, might as well just attack for Shaman. And I don't know why I didn't cast him. I still don't know why aren't I casting? Anyway, cheeky little bastards are trying to reclaim their base. I don't think so there, buddy. Anyway, we finally killed the Shaman again. And we should probably stop the force from completely annihilating our entire base, just in case. But it doesn't really make a difference. We've just got the last few left to go. I'm not really sure why he's a bit stuck, because he should technically be going after me. But now he is, so that's good. But overall, we're pretty much done. We just need to find the last of them. Where's the last of them? Oh yeah, those guys. I mean, the Chimera could go over and kill them for us, but that would be helpful. They are not helpful in this level, like at all. Oh well. There we go. That was level 19, Unlikely Allies. And we also got... Whatever. I don't get it. This game's weird. Temporary spell in this level was fairly pointless, mainly because I'm kind of bad at using it. But the overall level wasn't really that difficult. Maybe it'd be a little bit tougher if we have a Chimera as well, but whatever, we got ourselves 2 new levels. Archipelago and Fractured Earth. We'll take them on next time. See you guys then.